Hi everyone, welcome back to Simming with Abby. If you guys recognize this house, this is the base game only house. Today we're going to go ahead and start decorating it. It's going to be my new series, but I'm not decorating it with base game only objects. So if you guys want this house, I do have a link down below to the original video where I created the house, and also a link for you guys to download this house as is, and then you guys can just decorate it the way you want with whatever custom content that you have in your house. So the first room that we're going to be doing today is the living room. It's really small. In fact, this whole house, although it looks quite large, each room individually is actually quite small and cozy, which I actually love about the house. It just has a really nice homey feel. So for the living room, as it's small, we're going to go ahead and fit what we can in here, and we're going to have like a modern theme, as modern houses are the most fun for me to create. So we're starting off with by having the TV on the wall, flat screen. Now, I was going to have a big, huge screen, but I thought there's no need to go over the top. And then we've got a nice little CD player here. But the best thing about the CD player is that it has the two speakers. So I love to put this shelf in, like I push the shelf down, which is from Into the Future. I push it down into the speaker so it looks like it's all part of the same thing. Like the speakers are built in through the shelving unit, which is really, really cool. So I love doing that with this stereo unit. So if you haven't tried something like that before, definitely do it. You can use it with the Move Objects cheat, which is a lot of fun to play around with. So that pot and pan set, what the heck am I talking about? That vase set that you see there in the corner, that is also from Into the Future, and I love to put this in my houses because I can put like the wicker style fabric on it, and you guys probably see me do that quite a lot, but I decided to put that in the corner. I'm going to put a plant pot inside of it so it looks really, really homey and, I don't know, just kind of chic and modern and cool. Now for this mantelpiece here, I want it to be in wooden style, and we're going to put a fireplace in this whole living room. We're going to put a big fireplace, and the fireplace is also going to be the same type of wood as the wood we have there going through the speakers. So that's why I did that. I want it to kind of look like it's all part of the same thing, or it was all built into the same thing. So there we've changed the things in the corner, and there we go, we put the plant pot inside as well. So for right now, I'm actually just sitting here deciding what kind of fireplace I want to put in this house. I tested out a few, and I couldn't really decide what I wanted. At first I thought that little fireplace would be quite nice, so I placed it, but I don't know, it didn't really go with the theme I was trying to go with the house. I wanted it to be kind of modern, so I think for it to be modern it needs something like big and hefty and like really interesting looking, which is why I chose to use this fireplace right here, as you can see. And also, when I create fireplaces, I always eliminate the chimney. Now I know realistically that's just ridiculous, but I always get rid of it because I think it just deters from the way the house looks. It doesn't look as nice. If I was to place a chimney on a house, I would place it in a certain place so that it goes well with the house, but it wouldn't be in the same place that the fireplace was. So that's why I just get rid of the chimney altogether. So we've got this fireplace, we've got the same wood as the shelving unit that we've got there under the television, and I decided to make that speaker set yellow, but guys, I don't actually keep it yellow. That was just me in my modern phase. Whenever I think of something modern, I always go straight for the bright colors. I go for yellow, orange, and red straight away. They're the first things that I go for, but I know that I want to incorporate yellow into this room, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted to put it into the couches, if I wanted to do it with the wallpaper or what, but I do actually play around a little bit. So as far as the couches, this couch I like. I think it's very realistic looking. Like, it's the kind of couches that most people have in their house. It's just a very simple fabric style couch rather than some of these really interesting modern style couches that they've got going on in this game, but I don't actually use it. So I went with this little armchair right there, and I think that's nice. I think that because it's such a small space, we can't really fill it up with too much furniture. So I went with a simple armchair in between the windows, and then I went with this couch, which you can see here, it's quite cream. I went with that couch, and I think it actually works out pretty nice. Now, as far as the color scheme, like I said, I want it to be bright and bold. So in my mind, I have let's do orange, let's do yellow, and let's have like more of a neutral earth tone, so I went with blue. I was thinking of green, but I thought green would be a bit too extreme, having green, yellow and orange, so I went with a navy blue, and I'm also going to keep the yellow in there, but maybe turn it into a little bit of gold. And yeah, so you're going to see me incorporate those colors. Now, as far as the coffee table, gosh, I can't talk right now. As far as the coffee table, I decided to go ahead and go with this clear glass coffee table. I love this coffee table. It's the most modern coffee table I think that they have, that looks like something you could actually buy in a store, rather than having to go to one of those exclusive, like, exclusive modern furniture stores, which most people don't actually go to unless they're rich celebrities. So this looks more like something that a normal person could actually afford to buy and could keep in their house and look modern and look chic at the same time. So we've got this coffee table going on. Now, as far as the rest of the room, now I'm starting to incorporate the different colored fabrics. So for the couch, I've seen this one fabric that I really like, and it's orange and cream, and I think that it's a perfect accent chair color. So I went with that, and then I also went with like a nice light wood color for the base. Now that's actually one of my favorite woods, and I do incorporate it as well as a base in the wallpaper. I decided to eliminate the cream part of the fabric and go ahead and just make it orange, and then I brought that same fabric look over to the main couch as well. Now, after seeing that, I was like, there's no way I can keep that yellow on that speaker, so I went ahead and changed everything to white. So it's a completely white CD player, which I think actually works much nicer. Now we're incorporating the pillows. These pillows, which I get asked every single time, is from the Rose Garden set from the Sims resource. So if you go to the Sims resource, type in the Rose Garden set, and you'll see a bunch of stuff there. I think it's Rose Garden, or it might be, yeah, it's definitely Rose Garden, I think. So yeah, I'm going with a metallic metal for the pillow. I want it to look like shiny metal, so I went with that, and I made that gold. And then for the other pillows, I wanted to incorporate the blue theme color. So we've got a striped, that's actually teal and cream right now, but I do actually make it more blue as I continue. And then the other color of the pillow, I decided to make like a grey color, just simple neutral grey. So there you go, I switched that to the blue, and I think it works really well against the orange. I think it looks quite nice. And then I went ahead and made another golden shiny metallic pillow. So we've got our accent chair, which I think is working really nicely for the room. Now for the wallpaper, I wanted something to have a nice thick border. So I went with this one that has a dark grey border, and then I changed it to the same wood as the base of the chairs. Now, as far as the colour scheme of the wallpaper, that wasn't exactly the easiest thing for me to figure out, because I didn't really know what I wanted. So I just went ahead and started adding in things like accents and stuff like that as I went along, and then I thought I would just save the wallpaper for last. So I wanted to have this modern clock. And by the way, guys, do you see that? That's a glitch, I guess. The way I built the house is too compact because of the Move Objects cheat. If that annoys you, you can always extend the house. To me, whatever. I'm just going to leave it. If you guys wonder what I'm talking about the garage. You can see that the top of the garage piece like cuts into the wall, and really should be another gap in between. Yeah, so that I'm just leaving as it is. Now we split the room into a blue and cream look. So we've got the blue from the pillows, and then we've got the natural cream of the wall. Now this little coffee table, side table, so cute. It's the dice, and it just looks like something out of a casino, but it looks modern and it looks awesome. So we've got that in the house, and I just threw it in the corner there and put in a nice little plant on top. This plant that I'm putting on is from another set from the Sims resource. Now that I don't remember. I think it's called Bauhaus, B-H-A-U-A-S, I think, or something like that. And it has this really nice modern style, different types of like plants and accent pieces for your room, and I think it's really nice. In fact, it's 2015, so I need to go to the Sims resource and see what new stuff is there, because I've been using the same stuff all year. So I need to go in and get a whole bunch of new custom content. So now for the wall, I wanted to have big, huge, chunky, framed images that kind of just took up the wall and just made a difference. So the way I did it, I wanted it to be framed in almost like a square, and I was trying to align the couch against it, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would. So I just gave up on that, aligning the couch. I just left it in the center. But what we've got going on here is kind of like an L shape, a backwards L shape, and I think it looks really cool. Like, I would definitely do something like this. I wanted to have something on the left-hand side as well, but I had to play around with a couple different lighting fixtures and stuff, and none of them seemed to work well. There, I tried that one that I used a lot in my Vampire Mansion house, and I thought it would be kind of cool to have it on this wall, but you guys can see it just looks a little ridiculous on this wall. It doesn't go with the house at all. So yeah, I do actually go ahead and get rid of that. I had to think about it though. I did sit and look at it for a while, and then I was like, okay, it needs to go. So adding in a tablet just because, you know, they need a tablet in their living room. Now, I thought maybe I could put in a display, like a shelf, but the shelf doesn't align with the photo, so I decided not to go with that in the end. Now, this is where I couldn't decide what to put in that space, because I wanted it to be, you know, aligned in a certain way, and I couldn't get it to be aligned, so I tried different types of photographs, I tried different types of lighting fixtures, and in the end, I actually went with, it's kind of looks like, I don't know, they look like string lights without the string, if that makes sense, but you're going to see me pull it out in a minute. I don't know what it's from. I don't know where I got it from at all. Yeah, I think it's from the Sims resource, or maybe it's from the set, but how cool are those lights? I think they're awesome. They look really, really nice in the living room, and I think it works out quite nice. So I went with those lights, but the room did look dark, so I added in these wall lamps here, and I changed the color of these lamps actually to a creamy color. Now that clock, actually I had to move somewhere else because it wasn't looking right there, so we just threw it in the corner. And what else are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, picture frames. So adding in some picture frames, some family photos. I don't know what family I'm going to have live here. Right now I just have my dummy sim, one of my dummy sims that I use when I'm building houses just so I can save the game easier. And she's just like this random girl that I made to live on the beach in one of my other worlds, but I don't know what kind of family I'm going to have live in this house. I know a lot of you guys keep asking me to do Let's Plays, and every time I try and film a Let's Play, I just feel like I end up stuck talking, and I get so engrossed playing the game that I, you know, if you guys were watching me or listening to me, you'd be like, why is she silent? Why is she just playing and not talking? And I feel like that'd be boring to you guys. I have much more fun talking about like the decor than I do talking when I'm playing. When I'm playing, I'm just like, let's play this game. I'm focused. Let's do this, and I'm clicking away, but I'm not saying a thing, and it just doesn't make any sense for me to do all that. So, yeah. But yeah, that is the room, guys. Oh, sorry, I didn't even talk about that rug that I added, but yeah, I just decided to make it black and white to go with the house. But that's it, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Let's walk in. Love it. Oh my gosh, I would love this living room. It's so cozy, and I can just see like family photos on the wall and stuff. I'm big on photographs and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I absolutely love this living room. I can't wait to finish decorating this whole house. It's probably going to take me a while to finish decorating, but I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I did actually go ahead and go back in and add in some curtains to this house, simply because I thought if it's someone's living room, they're not going to have windows without any curtains, like, or blinds or something. Nobody wants to sit in their living room watching TV and then there's someone like standing outside on the other side of the street like looking in. So I went ahead and made some yellow golden metallic style, like the pillows, used from the same fabric, I guess, and I just darkened it up a little bit. But that's what I did for the window treatments anyway. But yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know what you think, as I said, and I will see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching Simming with Abby, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.